Hi guys, in this video I just want to show you the art supplies that I use to do my drawings. Now the kind of drawings I do are, I do 3D slash realistic drawings. Okay, I'm just going to give you a tour of my pencil case. So first thing we've got, I'll show you this. So this is a blending stump that I use, and what it does is it basically just, like when you're working with graphite, it just gently moves the graphite around so you can create very smooth, like skin tones, and you could just smoothen things out basically using that. So as you can see, it's got 2 points to it. Got this pencil sharpener. This is it's actually what they call a long point pencil sharpener, and what it does is, as you can see, it's got 2 holes there, and basically what it does is it basically just gets your pencil really nice and sharp. So I think I've got one here. So it just gets it extremely sharp, and it sort of creates like a long sort of point to it as well. Got this, this is what they call a colourless blender, and basically what it is, it's a coloured pencil, but it's got no pigment, so it's actually got no colour to it at all, and does a similar thing to the blending stump, but you mainly use it with coloured pencils. Whereas obviously this one is like mainly with graphite. Normally with coloured pencils you tend to get a sort of grainy sort of texture. Yeah, it's quite difficult to fill in all the teeth of the paper, so it just creates this kind of grainy look. So obviously you can use something like this to just kind of fill in all the teeth of the paper. It's just got a standard eraser. Just use that for erasing larger areas of my drawings. Got this is a white gel pen. So it's got a fine nib to it. It's actually the second one I brought because I don't know what it is. They just have a tendency to leak, I find. So it's a bit annoying, but because I work a lot with toned grey paper, I use this for the I use this to get the whitest tones in my drawings. You know, like the brightest tones. Obviously, I've got a white pencil as well. Got this. This is this is also an eraser, but this is shaped like a pen. So it's got a really fine point to it, and you basically just click it, you know, and it just kind of comes out, and you get refills for it as well. Yeah, so I use this for just erasing like the more finer details. Black pencil, that's just a Faber-Castell black pencil. So that's for the darkest tones. Yeah, I only use 3 grades of pencil. Obviously, you can get quite a few grades. I originally bought a H pencil because I just wanted something, you know, sort of in between. And then I found that when I was doing my initial outlines for my drawings, it wasn't really light enough, so I went out and bought a 2H pencil. But obviously I found that wasn't light enough, so I went out and bought a 4H pencil. So I use that one for doing my initial outlines when I do my drawings. And you want to do it lightly because obviously, you know, if you make a mistake, it's just easier to rub out. than just using like a really dark pencil to start off with. And then obviously I wanted a darker pencil, so it's got a 2B pencil there. And to be honest, I mean, I mainly use the 4H and the 2B, and that's it, basically. So, like I said before, obviously you could get a lot of grades, but personally, I just, I don't think that you need to use all of them, to be honest. It's got a couple of random coloured pencils as well. Yeah, I got this as well. This is this also an eraser. It's called a kneaded eraser, or some people call it a putty eraser. Yeah, so it's got a slight sticky texture to it, and basically, like, if you've gone a bit too dark in like an area of your drawing, you just use this to lighten it up, basically. And also, it's very soft as well, so you could kind of, so you could create sort of fine points like that, So yeah, it's quite handy, that one. And lastly, I've got this, just a craft knife, and I'll tell you what I use that for. I've got this, so it's basically a stick of graphite, so that's just pure graphite, that is. It's HB. Obviously you could get them in all different grades. And what I do is, when I'm doing portraits, graphite portraits, so I'll just scrape off a bit of that onto like a separate bit of paper, and then I'll use my blending stump, or just, just a bit of toilet paper or whatever, and I use that to create very smooth skin tones, basically. I did initially buy a charcoal pencil as well, obviously just for the darkest tones in my drawings. It's pretty good. I mean, it's got no, like, you get no, what do they call it, like sheen, like, like it creates no kind of shine to it, 'cause you normally get that with graphite pencils. Obviously it's very dark, but I just didn't really like the texture of it, to be honest, so I kind of stopped using it and just switched to a black pencil. Got these pencil extenders. So you got this one is for your narrow pencils, and this one's obviously for the wider pencils. So obviously if your pencils coming to the end of their life, they're getting a bit short in length, you could just stick them in one of these, obviously tighten it up, and then you could just use it as like a normal length pencil, basically. So, it kind of saves you from going out and, just buying a whole new pencil, like, just use those. Yeah, this is probably my biggest purchase so far. So obviously we've got the tin of 120 coloured pencils. So these are the Faber-Castell Polychromos. So yeah, I've obviously used some of them already. So just some of these grey ones. It's pretty good. You get quite a lot. Obviously 120. All different shades of colour as well, so yeah, I really like these pencils. Yeah, it's just got these plastic wallets, I just keep all my drawings in there. Yeah, this is my latest drawing, actually. It's just a motorbike that I drew, so yeah, I got one of those. So it's got a zip to it as well. Okay, this is the paper that I use, so it's the Strathmore toned grey paper. Could obviously get this in toned tan as well, so it's just like a brown sort of colour to it, you know, like a light brown. Because obviously this is like the light grey. Yeah, it's quite a nice paper really. It's got a nice texture to it. The only thing about this is that it's not quite A4 size, so obviously once I've done doing a drawing, to fit it into the folder, I have to kind of cut it slightly, yeah, to make it fit. So that's the only irritating thing about that. But yeah, and lastly I got some of these. These are called French curves. Yeah, and what you use these for is basically drawing perfect curves, basically. The thing I really like about these is that it's got like these ellipses as well. So you've got a set of 3 there.